Sleepy Lizard's channel, March 11, 2021. I found this new channel on YouTube called Sleepy Lizard. And this guy has taught me so much, it's made my mind expand. This guy's really cool. So I said I'd give his channel a plug. Unfortunately, my other channel got put in jail for my Donald Trump head of the militia video, and I can't post on that channel for another week. Sleepy Lizard is teaching people how to plant avocado and mango trees. I think everybody should buy his avocados and t-shirts. They are not in season now, so he doesn't have any in stock, but maybe you can buy his t-shirts. Maybe we can send him some seed money for teaching us how to plant avocado and mango trees. Most of these farmers will not do this for us. They are too greedy and want to sell their own fruit. They don't want you growing your own trees because they can't sell you their fruit if you're growing it for free yourselves. But I think he has nothing to worry about, because plenty of people are lazy and are not going to bother planting their own trees. Furthermore, people live in apartments and they couldn't plant them if they wanted to. And they certainly can't wait around for years for the trees to grow and produce fruit. And I live in Michigan, so it's not like I can grow any mangoes or avocados here. But what he has taught me has made me believe that I might be able to do so. We all need to be planting fruit trees, even if they don't grow in colder climates. Because of what Sleepy Lizard had taught me, I think we can grow them. Because, this is what we need to do before this system collapses, because this system's going to collapse. We need to plant fruit and nut trees everywhere, just like Johnny Appleseed. Sleepy Lizard taught me about grafting trees and how to make them produce edible fruit. He taught me that every seed is different, just like every person is different. No two people are alike. That's why they graft trees, like cloning people or something, so that they are all the same and produce the same fruit, the same tasty fruit. But we don't graft people. We don't keep the good-looking ones and toss out the ugly ones. A lot of people probably think you should do that. We let them grow, and then we find a purpose for them, or they find purpose in life. We figure out why God created them. Sleepy Lizard basically said, I don't want to put words in his mouth. I can't remember what he said, so I'm going to make up what he said. If you plant a seed, it's going to be like a box of chocolate. You never know what you're going to get. You may get avocados that taste horrible or that don't produce fruit at all. Every seed is different. But this is what makes life wonderful. Everything's different. Every person's different. Every tree is different. So Sleepy Lizard makes me wonder. They probably have been grafting trees for thousands of years, which has given us very little variety. Did you know that in the Bible, it says that in the kingdom of God, the tree of life, fruit trees, will yield its fruit every month. Revelation 22:2. So there's two ways to plant seeds. One way is the way you were taught. The other way is to plant by faith. Now I know Sleepy Lizard said that planting a seed without grafting rarely ends up in a good tree. It's very rare. But like he seemed to be saying, the only way to get another variety, get something different, like to get a different person, because if you keep cloning people, you're going to get the same person. The only way to get another variety is to plant a small percent of your trees, or to plant trees without grafting and then hope God has blessed you. Just plant that seed with faith that it's going to produce either good fruit or a fruit that you can use. Now, if he does this or somebody else does this, I will pray for his and your success. So go ahead and plant those avocado seeds. Go look at his channel. I'll leave some link below. And go check out his channel and plant some avocado and mango trees. Now, I'm going to ask people to send Sleepy Lizard some seed money if he will accept it, or at least purchase a t-shirt from him or buy some fruit when it's in season. And I think he should put a link on his website for donations. He's giving information out for free, and if you benefited by it, send him a donation. He's losing money by teaching everyone how to grow avocados and mango trees because, if his neighbors start growing them, they're not going to buy them from him. So he needs a way to recoup for his knowledge. He has taught me a lot, even how to pick avocados, to tell when they are ripe, and how to keep them in the refrigerator. But here's what I know. Sleepy Lizard claims that these avocados that are not grafted taste lousy. But there's a reason for that. It's just like all people are different, but have their special purpose. These avocados may have a special purpose. Now, first of all, what I know about children. You have to almost force feed your children vegetables several times before they develop a taste for them. The first time a child eats carrots, broccoli, spinach, Brussels sprouts, they taste nasty. They don't want to eat them. It's because you have to develop a taste for food. We don't realize that we have developed a taste for food because our parents force-fed us when we were children. And because we did it when we were very young, we don't even remember it. Well, now the first time I tasted beer, it tasted nasty. Only when my friends convinced me to drink beer several times did I develop a taste for it and became an alcoholic. Now I still think beer tastes nasty, but I'll drink it anyway just for the side effects. Anyway, Coca-Cola is the same way. People in third world countries don't even like this drink. But through advertisement and trying it several times, they develop a taste for it and they get addicted. The same thing happened with lobsters. People hated the taste of lobsters, believe it or not. They used to give lobsters to prison inmates, and they were force-fed to eat them. They didn't want to eat these ugly lobsters. They developed the taste for lobster, and now lobster is considered a delicacy. They certainly don't feed prison inmates lobsters anymore. Now, a man on a boat had taught me how we develop taste. This guy was on a boat that sank and survived on a life raft. He survived by fishing. He caught inedible fish, but he had no choice but to eat them or survive. He explained to me what happened. When you eat something like the fish's eyes that you would never eat unless starving, your brain, your subconscious, will record the vitamins and minerals that you got from the fish eyes. Then the brain will recognize the benefit and will cause you to develop a taste for fish eyes. Now, this guy says he loves fish eyes. He thinks that's the best part of the fish. It's all those vitamins and minerals in the fish eyes. So, when you plant an avocado tree without grafting it, and it produces a fruit that tastes horrible, that's because you have not introduced it to your brain. You have not tried it several times before you decide whether it tastes good or not. Furthermore, what tastes bad to you may not taste bad to somebody else. And if an avocado is not good to eat plainly, it may be good to eat in a salad. If it isn't good to eat in a fruit salad because it's too bitter, it may be good to eat in an Italian salad. It might be a delicacy for Italian salads. Oh, we have to have this variety of avocado to put in our salad. Who knows? If the avocado isn't good to eat in any salad or to anybody, after you tried it several times, it may be good to use in medicine. You don't know. God created it. It has a use. You just need to figure out what it is good for. Just like every human being has a use. Doesn't matter if the kid is ugly or is born without legs. It has a purpose. So we don't kill the kid because they don't have any legs or it's ugly. We find out why God created it and let it grow. And it's all about marketing too. Now, if you don't graft an avocado tree and it has bad tasting avocados that can't be used in salads, that can't be used as medicine, you may be able to use it as a skin lotion. You may be able to sell these avocados as skin lotion, and you might even get more money for them as a skin lotion than you could get from them as a edible fruit. I seen this skin lotion advertised on TV, and they said, oh, it contains avocado. And they sell this bottle of lotion for like $10, and like, well, it has avocado in it. You should buy it. The bottle of lotion costs more than 10 avocados, but people are buying it, and there's not even 10 avocados in that bottle of lotion. But people buy it because they think, oh, I need some skin lotion, and I love avocado, so I'm going to buy avocado skin lotion. They buy it, they put it on their skin, and it may not even work. Who knows? But, maybe it smells good. So maybe it doesn't taste good. Maybe it can't be used for medicine, but maybe it smells good. Who knows? The point is, every seed is different. Every seed has a purpose. Some of these seeds may actually grow in colder climates like Michigan. And even if it doesn't, here's another thing. Here's another idea. Let's say you can get one of these avocado trees to grow in Michigan, and it has nasty tasting fruit. Then you can graft it and plant in a good tasting avocado tree into that root that will grow in Michigan. Who would have thought? Or some of these, seeds might produce fruit every month, like the Bible says. You don't know. It's a gamble, but if you have faith in God and you believe it and you have faith and like, hey, I'm going to plant one of these seeds, it's going to grow, it's going to have the best tasting fruit, and it's going to yield its fruit every month. If you really had faith, like Jesus said, it would work. Now, you'd have to be pretty lucky or to get that seed, or pretty blessed by God. And, unfortunately, not a whole lot of people are that faithful or that blessed by God, but how will you know if you don't try it? So, I only got one more thing to add. I told Sleepy Lizard about freezing avocados. You can freeze avocado, and he never heard of it. So I'm like, how can you have an avocado farm and you never heard of freezing avocados? So what you do is you take a ripe avocado, before it gets too rotten to throw away. This is what I do with bananas. When they start getting ripe and I'm not going to eat them, I got to freeze them, right? So what you do is you take the ripe avocado. If you cut it and it's rotten, you got to throw it out. But it ain't rotten yet. You mash up the avocado with lemon juice. And you could use one of them plastic bottles, imitation lemon juice that you want. And you mash it up, mix it with some lemon juice, and then you put it in a Ziploc freezer bag. and you put maybe that much on the bottom of the bag. You squeeze all the air out of the Ziploc bag, and you have maybe that much, 2 inches on the bottom of the bag. And the reason why I do that is I use this Magic Bullet. It's like an ice cream machine, but it's a dessert, Magic Bullet dessert grinder, where you basically you take frozen fruit like bananas and frozen avocado, frozen strawberries, you drop it in the top, and you push this plunger, and out of the bottom comes frozen fruit, frozen, and it's just like ice cream. It's better than ice cream because it's frozen fruit. And so what I will do is I'll freeze avocado in a plastic Ziploc bag with, mix it up with lemon juice, put it in there. Supposedly the lemon juice keeps it from turning brown. And I'll make 2 inches of it so that I could fit it into my dessert bullet ice cream machine or frozen dessert machine. And then what I'll do is I'll have 2 inches on the bottom of that Ziploc bag, and I'll break it into pieces, and I'll take my frozen banana and I'll break that into pieces, and I'll put a chunk of banana in there and a chunk of avocado, chunk of banana, chunk of avocado, and have a 50-50 mix of avocado and banana. And it makes a nice creamy ice cream, or like ice cream, frozen banana dessert, avocado banana dessert, whatever you want to call it. And you could try different amounts. You could use 50-50, 25-75, either way. And then what I do is I don't use sugar. I don't put any sugar in it. After I put it through my machine, I'll take some natural honey and put honey over the top of it, that frozen dessert. Or you could put chocolate on it. Or you could sprinkle salted peanuts on it or whatever. But I put honey on it because when that honey touches that cold, that honey will turn into a real chewy, like caramel. It's real chewy in your mouth. It's delicious, So, I just wanted to put that out there because, you shouldn't be throwing out your avocados when they're ripe. You should be freezing them just like your bananas. Before they get too ripe, you freeze them, mix them up, put some lemon juice, and then you could make a dessert out of them. Now, I never tried frozen avocado in guacamole or anything like that, but I imagine you can do it. So I'd rather use it as dessert. So, I'll put a link below to Sleepy Lizard channel, and then I'll upload this video to my channel when I get out of prison, YouTube prison. And go to my website, thegospeloftimothy.com, because it looks like YouTube might shut down my channels. I'm getting pretty radical with my videos, trying to turn the earth back into the Garden of Eden. And these big businesses, the big pharmaceutical companies, the big farmers, they don't want the earth going back to the Garden of Eden because they want to sell you stuff at the grocery store. They don't want you growing it in your own backyard. So, thumb up the video, you guys, and check out Sleepy Lizard's channel. And have a good day.